All right. Hey, Smart Money community. How you guys doing today? Another great live with Coach Jen and myself. And today we are talking about, what are we talking about today, Jen?
5 things that will cost you like $500,000, even $1 million or more
Even
in your
$7 million,
lifetime.
apparently,
Yeah.
as we did this. So 5 things that are costing you the opportunity to become anywhere from $500,000 to a millionaire and above here. And have you ever heard the old saying that you have to work hard for your money?
Heck yes.
I've heard it too. My mom used to say it to me all the time. And if you're like most people, you've grown up programmed hearing you've got to work hard for your money. And to add on top of that, it's usually followed by, and I used to hear this all the time, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good degree or diploma or whatever. And then you're set. You just work hard for your whole life, 40 years in a job you hate just to make money so you can retire and die. Wait, no, they didn't say that. But the whole go to school and get good grades, I was told that all the time.
Yep.
Right? That's usually what it's followed up by here. And it's like, chances are you didn't grow up. Chances are you didn't grow up with the condition that it's more important for you to have your money work hard than necessary for you to work hard. Now, you working hard is good. I don't want to say it's bad. I don't want you to feel like I'm talking against that. Working hard is good, but it's just as important to have your money work hard as well. And that's the second part of the truth that no one has told you growing up. And so listen, there's no question that working hard is a good thing, but it's like, I submit to you today that many people work hard, Jen, but many people are still broke.
Yeah.
In fact, you've probably seen a lot of hard workers, right? You know, hardworking people working the night shift, working the day shift, working multiple jobs, whatever it is, you've seen people work hard.
Yeah. There are a lot of good, hardworking people out there. There are a couple lazy people, but I would say, you know, on the bigger picture, most people are hard workers.
Yeah.
They work hard for every dollar that they earn.
They even wrote a song about that back in the 90s. Remember the old Zeller song? You work hard for your money. So hard for your money.
I do remember that song.
Do you remember that one? No,
you don't? No, I do.
Okay, good. Yeah. So we're gonna treat you right. Like going out of business. They never finished the song, but it's true. You know, there was even a song, you work hard for your money. Yeah. But here's the thing. I know this is controversial, that working hard for your money isn't enough. But again, there's millions of Americans, there's millions of Canadians that work hard every day and every night. But are they rich? No. Are half of them rich? Nope. Are a lot of them rich? Not at all. Most of them are living paycheck to paycheck, living just above broke.
Yeah.
J-O-B, just above broke. Or that's J-A-B. Anyway.
Jab.
They're all jabbing away. Right. And so you've heard the old adage that, you know, what is it? Dollars work for a dollar's pay. Again, I get it. There's nothing wrong with working hard, but that's only half the truth. Knowing what to do with your money. And this is key. Not just working hard and getting money, but knowing what to do with your money is just as important, maybe even more important than working hard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It breaks the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. So let's talk about the 5 things that anybody can do today. 5 things that most people are spending money on that's costing them anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million to $2 million to even up to $7 million during their lifetime. I call this opportunity cost. When you put a dollar somewhere, it's either going to give you the opportunity to become wealthy or it's going to cost you the opportunity to become wealthy. So let's talk about the opportunity cost of rearranging and making your dollars work harder for you.
Yes,
I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out my trusty investment calculator. I just went British there. British. Okay, we're gonna do different ages. Let's start age 25 to 65 to show all the youngins. I just said that, youngins.
Youngin.
To show all the young people.
Like awesome.
This is awesome. Show all the young people here what things are costing you. We've got 5 different areas here. So one of these may apply to you. 2 of them may apply to you. Heck, all of them may apply to you. But let's talk about how what I want to show today is that the American dream, also call it the Canadian dreams for all the Canadians in the group, is still alive. That you can become a millionaire. If not, you can become a multi-millionaire in this lifetime, if you are willing to make your dollars work for you. This is the secret of the rich right here. You want to know what the secret of the rich are? Well, we're about to show you right here, how to make your dollars work for you and not against you. So actually, Jen, let me give you access here to, I don't know if I can do that. Remote control access. Actually, Jen, just tell me the numbers. I'll plug them in for you.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
just
All
realized you
right.
didn't have
So
remote control access, but I'll plug in the numbers. So let's start with the first one. What's the first area that people tend to spend money in that's costing them millions of dollars?
well, it's a little stick that you light up. Smoking.
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 All
On the
right.
low end, maybe $188 a month.
Ooh. Okay, so what age do you want to start this from?
Yeah, let's leave it 25.
25. Let's just say you're 25 years old and you're a smoker because it's cool to smoke. I used to think the same thing. And you decide to get, it's cool to smoke. We don't get addicted. All of a sudden we're addicted. We can't get off of it. We say things, oh, I can get off it anytime I want.
Yeah.
Then so $188. Give me perspective. Is that a pack a day?
I'm not a smoker, but I would think that'd be on the low end. So maybe a pack every 3 days.
Oh, okay. Pack every 3 days. $180 a
I'm
month.
guessing.
25 to 65. Now, just to give you guys perspective, I'm using 12%. I don't want to hear you arguing that it's not possible. It absolutely is. I've got funds doing 16 over the last 20 years. So 12% is very doable. And here's your disclaimer. This is the return your investment will generate over time. Historically, the 30-year return for the S&P 500 has been roughly 12%. So I'd almost say if you can't get 12%, your funds aren't doing good on average, not every year, but on average. So if we were to average 12% over 40 years, super easy. You can yawn and get that. Here's what it's costing you. You ready for this? Drum roll.
Ready.
$2.2 million.
$2.2 million gone up in smoke.
Gone up in smoke. Man, I could find a lot more fun things to do with that money.
Yeah.
Than just light it up in smoke. So gone up in smoke, $2.2 million. Now, most people today are complaining because businesses and companies and corporations aren't offering retirement packages anymore. They aren't putting, they aren't giving you that pension that everyone, the golden pension that everybody wants. Listen, you don't need a pension when you can invest $188 a month. Who needs a pension? Your pension will never be this good, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Your pension will not be $2.2 million.
And if we were to break that down into like a daily dollar amount, Mike, you're looking at just over $6.
That's a drink. That's a Starbucks.
Right?
Oh my goodness. $6 a day makes you rich in every single way. Oh, the things that come out of my mouth sometimes. Didn't plan that at all. But seriously, so when you break it down to that, make it that small, it's $6 a day.
Yeah. Like 620, something like that. Yeah.
620 a day. Hold on. Let me break this down a little bit more here. Let's just say you're working. Let's say you're working $6 a day divided by an $8 day. That's 75 cents an hour. If you divide it by an 8-hour day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you put 75 cents an hour away?
I'd be willing to bet yes.
I'd be willing to bet anybody can do that if they get focused and understand that working hard for your money isn't the secret.
Yeah.
Making your money work hard for you is the secret.
Yeah.
And this is how easy, 75 cents an hour, 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
So, okay. Give me another example, Jen. Hopefully we've got that point across. So you could be a millionaire if you're willing to invest 75 cents an hour, 8 hours a day, 30 days a month.
Yeah. Done.
Okay. What's the next one we got here?
All right. How about
let's high end this because we know a lot of people aren't doing, a pack every 3 days. Give me the pack a day number.
So pack a day.
Those who smoke a pack a day. Let's see what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's around about $16 just from a couple conversations. So it's about $500 a month.
That's after socialist taxes. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to go there, but I did. So $500 a month. Is that what you said? 500?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Drum roll.
Woo!
$5.8 million is what a pack a day is costing. And let's just say, you get addicted later in life. Let's just say you're 45. What does this look like at 45? Oh, wow. You've gone from 5 million to 500,000.
Yeah.
Talk about opportunity cost. That's what, if you've spent the last 20 years smoking, that's what you just lost in your opportunity cost.
Yeah.
Now it's not too late. You can still save $500,000, which is still okay.
Yeah. It's better than a kick in the pants.
Better than a kick in the pants. Better than exactly. Better than nothing. But it's not 5 million.
No.
Which for anyone in here who's young, let's just say you're 30. Let's do this. 30 to 70 would be the same number. be about $5 million, 5.8.
Yeah.
Anyone here is in the 30s. I mean, even if you start at 35, 3.2 million.
Yeah.
Right. So, hey,
Yeah. You still got time. You just don't have as much time. I mean, let's be honest. You and I aren't 25 anymore either.
we're not. No. Yeah. One of my favorite quotes, Albert Einstein said this, time and compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Those who understand it, earn it, AKA those who understand it, make their money work for it.
Yeah.
Those who don't, pay it.
Yeah.
Let that one sink in for a sec. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Not everyone's a smoker. I'm not a smoker, so that's not relatable to me.
Nope. But this one can be relatable to people across all parts of the spectrum, playing the lottery.
Playing the lottery.
Yes.
According to a CNBC article, $86 a month is what the average person spends on lottery tickets.
Interesting.
$86 a month is what the average. So we know there's people doing more and there's those doing less. $86. Oops, my bad. Let's make this 0. Let's put you to 86. 12%. That's about $1 million.
Wow. And this is $1 million guaranteed win, not a chance in a million to win $1 million.
Yeah, some of the when the gyms were open, I used to go to the gym. On the TV, they always had the Lotto 649 commercials, and it was always this dreamy and soft music. And what if life could be like, play Lotto, play Cloud 9 or whatever is how they would say it. It's like, if you know the statistics, you've got a better statistic of becoming president than winning the lottery. Just keep that in mind. So if you don't think you can ever become president, don't ever play the freaking lottery. You have a better chance of becoming president than winning the lottery. But there you go. Guaranteed $1 million a month from age 25 to 65, $86. Sorry, guaranteed $1 million by time you hit retirement at $86 a month from age 25 to 65. But what if you actually did, more like 16%?
Nice.
$3.7 million is what $86 is costing you today.
Yeah.
Make your money work for you.
Yeah. And this isn't a what if, or I'm going to bet my retirement on the lottery. Yeah. This is a when, right? This is a date on the calendar.
Yes.
That you can achieve, not a, maybe it'll happen. Maybe I'll be that 1 in 3 billion people who get it. I don't know what the stat is, but
it's less than that. It's less than that. Right. And here's the thing, $86 a month is $2.86 a day. Again, divided by an 8-hour day, that's 35 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Let me say it again, 35 cents an hour, 8 hours a day, 30 days a month will get you to $1 million.
Yeah.
About 40 years. And people say the American dream is not alive and well. Oh, it is. The problem is people just don't know how to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because I bet you this wasn't taught, I'll tell you this. I bet you it hasn't been taught, but it wasn't taught when I was in math. No one ever sat down and said, Mike, if you put 75 cents away an hour a day, every hour you put 75 cents away for 8 hours a day, 30 days a month, you will be a multimillionaire. That was our smoking example. For our lotto ticket example, if you put 35 cents an hour away, heck, if someone taught me that at 18, damn, I would be a millionaire.
Right?
Yeah, except we're taught, and I don't want to get mad here, but I'm getting fired up. We're taught to live middle class and broke. I'm just going to say it. If I offend you, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And if you're more mad about that statement than the statement that has already cost you $1 million to stay where you are, then there's something wrong. But the school system has taught us to stay middle class, and the school system has taught us to work hard for our money. Yeah. Never once has it taught me to have my money work hard for me. I'm saddens me because almost anyone listening to this, whether it's the podcast, the Facebook group, or YouTube, or wherever you're hearing this, everybody could be taught how to become a millionaire. Every single person. All right. So if you played a lottery ticket, I would reconsider.
Start investing it instead.
Invest into yourself, not into the companies that are making billions while you stay broke your whole life.
Yep.
Hope's not a strategy.
No.
Let me say that again. Hoping is not a strategy.
No.
You've got to have an executed plan with an end date like this.
Yeah.
And show you when to end. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Car
All right.
payments.
Car payments.
Let's
Oh,
talk about the good old car payments, because car payments make financial sense, right?
no.
Wait, the car salesman told me if I got it on payments, I could get it today for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, no, it's still not the better way to go. Don't do
He told me
it.
about cost dollar averaging, and if I only spent $300 a month in car payments and la di da da da, I wouldn't be broke in 40 years. All right, let's talk about the car payment. So right now, the average new car payment is roughly about $545 a month. Used car payment, roughly, depending on where you live, roughly about $460 a month.
That's
Now,
still a
here's the
good
thing.
chunk.
Cha-ching. Here's the thing. And I want to say this very clearly so you get this. I understand that most people don't plan on being in car payments their whole life. Like, I get it. I've heard it. Every time I talk about this, people say, well, I'm not going to be in car payments my whole life. Here's what happens. You don't plan to be, but the car dealerships plan for you to be.
Mm.
And there's a little nasty trick that they play, and they go on, and about halfway through your lease, they give you a call and they tell you that somebody wants your car. Now they got a brand new insert year, fresh leather smell, no repairs, that you can come on in and we'll just renew that and extend that lease. And what happens is most people will spend their whole life, if not a good portion of their life, in car payments.
Yeah.
Because of that. Okay, because of that limiting belief. So let's go new car payment first. Actually, let's go used. 460 used car payment, 12% rate of return from age 25 to 65 is $5.4 million.
Whoa.
Hope you like that car. Yeah, 35 from age 35. Maybe you wait a couple years to get into the car payment game. Still $1.6 million over 30 years.
Yeah.
Is what car payments are is the opportunity cost car payments are costing you, because instead of investing into yourself and making money work for you, you're giving it to a car payment.
Yeah.
Continuing
to pay on a depreciating asset.
Is not good financial sense.
No.
Doesn't matter what your tax accountant tells you to do. Doesn't make sense. Okay, 545. You ready for this?
Yep.
Boom. $1.9 million.
Wow.
1.9 at age 35. Again, if we roll back to 25, I mean, obviously it's going to be bigger, a lot bigger. What do you think the number is going to be, Jen? If you start this 10 years, if you start this habit 10 years earlier?
The first one was 5, right? 5 million, about 5. So I'm going to guess 6.5.
Oh, you're close.
Yeah.
And hey, let's be honest. Most people don't stop when they're 65. Let's roll this 2 more years. Whew.
Oh.
Let's roll this 3 more years, because most people, listen, I know a lot of old people, retired people still, and oh, ouch.
Yikes.
And you wonder why your kids can't pay for college.
I'd rather go on this ride. Guys, let's go on this ride.
Yeah, I like this ride too. If you do this, and if you're disciplined enough to do this, by the time you're 70, you can buy any freaking car you want.
Heck yes.
Pay for it in cash.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyways, that's what the cost of the car is.
I don't want to skip by
a month.
And I don't want us to skip by this, Mike, but when we look at how much your contributions are and how much of it is growth, like,
oh yeah, good point.
Right? Like,
that's a good point, Jen. Yeah, 261,000 is what you contributed over your lifetime.
Yeah.
Your growth is over $6 million. And for those that don't know the difference, the growth is not your money invested. The growth is your money producing money.
Yeah. So it's all the interest earned. This is the reward part, right? The 261, that is your hard work and discipline.
That's your 545 every month.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other 6.1 million is, the markets and the compounding interest, and it's a mathematical explosion. It's amazing.
It's yeah, I would say it's more than an explosion. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Listen, again, let's break it down into 30 days a month, 8 hours a day. That's $2.71. Sorry, $2.27 an hour is what that is what that takes.
Yeah. That's just 30 cents less than I used to babysit for. When I was 13.
$2 an hour. Yeah, when you're 13. Wow. Prices have changed there, right? But Jen, truth is, if you got disciplined and focused, could you put away $2 an hour, 8 hours a day?
Absolutely. That's the cost of lunch, like $16 a day. What a lot of people will spend on lunch.
Yeah.
You're investing it instead,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, let's talk about the next one. This is cool. We got our point across here, I hope. And by the way, if you're in car payments, listen, I get it. I've never been there. I just, I understood the math from a young age, so I never went into it. But it doesn't mean you can't break it. In fact, what we teach in one of the modules, Jen, one of our coaching modules, is we teach how to pay cash for cars for life.
yeah.
We teach you how to do it in a way where every 5 to 6 to 10 years, you can pay cash for a brand new car.
Yep.
So it's not only about not having car payments, it's about showing you how you can pay cash for cars for life.
Yeah.
How to walk that. So just keep that in mind. That's another possibility.
Yeah.
I know leases aren't good. We call them fleeces for a reason. It never makes sense to rent your car. Essentially, is what you're doing. You're renting it.
Yeah.
Always going
And it just feels different when you pay for it too.
It does. You handle it differently. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about this one. I want to talk about STDs and the fact that they're costing you more than you think. Jed, I don't know where you're going out with this, but I'm talking about skip the dishes.
Oh, thanks for
stop
clarifying.
the STDs. Skip the dishes, Uber Eats, all these new online ordering apps. Hey, listen, I love them too. They're convenient. But is it possible that they're costing you more than $1 million?
Let's go with probable.
Probable. It's not possible. It's probable.
It's probable.
Okay, yeah. So this is a millennial / the generation below us, which I'm not sure what you guys are called, to be honest. Like Yers or Xers, I don't know. Boomers are getting into it, but they're getting into it. They're in their 40s and 50s, and they're getting, you're right. So let's talk about the people that are our age or younger, and the cost, the opportunity cost of this over the next 20, 40, 50 years. Yeah. Because this is a trend that's going up, not down. And I'm not, again, I'm all for it. Order online, it's cool. But one of the things you have to understand is restaurants. The restaurant industry is a very, very tight marginal industry. And what I mean by that is, they're charging you $10, their costs are probably $7. Like there's not a lot of margins, there's not a lot of profit. Yeah. And so what's happening is a lot of these Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, and all these other apps, what do they charge in? 20 to 30%?
Yeah, that's what we found, 20 to 30%.
That's not delivery. That's just to order through them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this until recently, but I love burritos, and there's a great burrito spot right by my house. And I'll go there and I'll get a burrito for like $10, which in my opinion, I think is really expensive compared to them being $5 like 10 years ago. They've doubled in price almost. And I didn't realize this till the other day. I went to order online because I want to order, pick it up and go. And that same $10 burrito was $13.
Ooh.
And I was like, what? Did they raise their prices again? No, I figured it out that the app was charging them 30%. So they had to give the cost to me, because listen, a business can't go unprofitable for too long before it closes down, right? Yeah. It's just economics. It just makes sense. As a business, you got to make money or you're not in business.
Yeah.
And so what a lot of these businesses are doing now is they're passing the cost on to the consumer. So you want to order through Uber Eats? Cool. You'll pay an extra 30%.
Yeah.
You want to, or you want to go grab some STDs, skip the dishes? It's going to cost you an extra 30%. So a $6, you wrote here, $6 drink at 30%, $7.80, a $15 lunch. 30% now becomes $19.50.
Yeah.
So, and again, everyone's gonna be different on this, but let's just say you order out. What do you want to average? Should we say 3 times or 5 times a week?
Let's go with 3. I think some people are a bit more mindful and have maybe cut back on the 5 times a week, but I would say that 3 is alive and well in our society.
So that's, if we were going to average it out, that's roughly about $58 a month, $58.50, $59 a month. Okay. And so here, let's do this. Age 18 to 65. And by the way, we're not saying don't eat out. Hey, I mean, if you got the money, go do it. That's totally cool. What I'm saying is skip using your thumbs to make the order. Go there and order from the freaking restaurant. Stand in line for a minute, order the food, and you're going to save almost, you'll save 30%. So $59 a month from age 18 to 65. Do you even know what this number is going to be, guys? Comment below with what you think this number is going to be. Is it 500,000? Is it 100,000? Is it only 20,000? Or is it $1 million? All right, here we go. Here's another. Let's guess the number. Here we go. Boom.
Oh, wow.
Ouch. Ouch. Someone get me
Yikes.
a doctor. I'm in pain. $1.6 million from age 18 to 65 by you ordering through an online app versus picking it up and ordering in the store.
Yikes.
$59 a month.
That's a lot of money.
That's 24 cents an hour.
Jeez.
Could you put a quarter an hour away, 8 hours a day, 30 days a month?
Heck yes.
That's $9 a month. Man, my math teacher never taught me this. Joking. We didn't have this back in the day.
So if you have kids, tell them this.
Show them this lesson. Actually, you know what my math teacher did teach me? She taught me how to go into debt for a car, for a vacation, how to pay back my credit cards. Oh my goodness.
What a sad lesson.
I'm going to refrain because I'm about to say something that most people are not going to want to hear. So sad. She taught me how to go into debt and manage and pay it back. She never once taught me how to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
School system has failed me. No, it hasn't. But anyways, 18 to 65, $1.6 million if you'll put 25 cents away an hour.
That is unbelievable.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, the truth is one or none of these have been relatable to you, but I bet you this next one is relatable to every single person in this group, every single person listening to this podcast or watching this on YouTube. You ready for this?
I'm ready. Are
Let's
you guys
talk
ready?
about minimum debt payments. Not the car, not the mortgage. We're talking credit cards.
Okay.
According to CBC.ca, the average Canadian has $23,000 in debt payments. Average American's a bit more. Okay, so when I take that, all right, so 23,000 times 20%, which is what credit card debt is, that's $4,600 a year. That doesn't pay down your debt. That's the price they pass on to you for the privilege of borrowing money. $383 a month. From age 25 to 65, that's $4.5 million. And the sad part, Jen, is I know most people say, oh, I'll never pay minimum payments. I get it. But the problem is because of lifestyle or because of unexpected events or whatever, call it what you want, most people end up paying minimum payments or they go further into debt. And this is what they're giving away every month.
Yeah. This one actually made me feel sad.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't. I wasn't angry when I saw this. I wasn't angry. I was actually sad.
Yeah.
Because this is the unfortunate picture for most Canadians. In fact, 4 out of 10 have given up hope to ever becoming debt free.
Yeah.
And I see people all the time. I talk to people who are not willing to invest into themselves to fix this problem. They'll give Visa another $4,600 this year and next year and the year after. And they've already done it for the last 10 years. But then when you challenge them to invest into themselves, to fixing the situation, becoming the better version of themselves, which is this right here in front of you that I'm pointing at my screen, they won't do it. They're more comfortable with giving Visa $4,000 a year than investing into themselves to change the situation.
Yeah.
And it saddens my heart.
Yeah.
This is the reason most Americans, most Canadians will hit retirement and still be broke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very sad because it doesn't have to be this way. Right?
It doesn't have to be this way. Only if you let it.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Those are 5 areas that you can change today. By the way, let me do this example again. $383 a month divided by 30 days, divided by 8 hours a day. Again, Jen, that's only $1.59 an hour.
Yeah.
8 hours a day, $1.60.
Yeah.
To invest in yourself and turn this around for the rest of your life. I mean, listen, you will thank yourself for it. Your family, if you got kids, will thank you for it, for breaking that cycle of poverty. That's probably been passed down, to be honest. We see it's a generational thing. It gets passed down from generation. You wonder why rich people tend to pass that on. It's not necessarily the money that they're passing on, but it's the habits and the mindset that gets passed on, which causes the next generation to be rich. And then next, or you ever see a rich person lose it all? You ever heard that story of someone losing it all? And then within like 5-10 years, they got it all back and then some.
Yeah.
You hear that story? It's because they think differently than the average person thinks.
Yeah.
And it's not hard. I just talked about it earlier. One of the secrets is rich people understand it's not how, it's not all about working hard. It's about having your money work hard for you.
Yeah.
That's, I call it a secret, but it's not. But for most people, they don't get it, unfortunately. And so that's one of the secrets is you got to understand your money. You got to have your money work for you, or you'll go your whole life. And what happens is, again, this is so sad, is most people don't even figure this out until they're well into their 40s. They get with a financial advisor who encourages them to put $50 away a month. Most advisors don't get, are getting you more like 6%. And that's what your numbers look like.
Yeah.
And you'll wonder why most people are broke. It will take one generation to break the spirit of poverty. It will take one. I really believe if one generation can get it together and become wealthy as a generation, you will not need taxes. There will be no need for social systems. We can fund them ourselves through charity. But that's the sad part. Most people won't get there. Even at 12%, even if we got you at 12%, that still just doubles that. That gets you to almost $50,000. It's not enough.
No, it's not.
In 20 years, a loaf of bread's going to be $50,000. Joking.
Kind of feels that way.
Well, inflation's coming. Be ready. You can't print this much money and not have inflation.
Yeah.
It's just it's an unfortunate truth. You print this much money the way that the U.S.'s government has been doing, the way our government, Canadian government's been doing it. Inflation's inevitable. Which is why you want to pick your leaders wisely, because bad leaders, like in this time that we're in right now, we've seen good leaders, we've seen bad leaders. Bad leaders are disastrous.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think what the good thing is too, that we have choices in this. Like
absolutely
all of these things that we talked about, these are all choices.
All choices.
These are all choices that we make. Like none of this is put on us. We choose. We willingly walk into these habits. We willingly hang on to these mindsets, and we have the choice that we can change those.
Yeah.
So no one is stuck. No one is doomed.
Yep.
Right? Like it's never too late to start. I don't care if you're 25, 35, 45,
55, yeah, whatever, 60.
Yeah.
We did a whole video on how to become a millionaire in your mid 50s. If you started from nothing, how to do it from mid 50s.
Yeah.
We got people in the group that are doing it right now. We've shared how they've done it. So go search that out. It's all in the guides. It's all there.
Yeah.
Take 5 minutes and search it out and go apply it. But you're right. The message I want everyone to have here is there's hope.
Yeah.
There's hope if you're willing to get it. The truth is the American dream is alive and well if you're willing to go and get it. If you're willing to do it, if you're willing to understand how it works. Freedom 55. Remember that, Jen? My parents' generation was all about Freedom 55. Freedom 55 is still alive.
Yeah.
For many of you, if you're willing to go get it and make it happen.
Yeah.
Listen, the truth is, and you said this earlier, Jen, you can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage mindset.
It's true.
But it only takes $1.50 a day.
Yeah.
To make it happen for most people.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So take this information and apply it to your life. Some say it's worth what you paid for it. So I'll let you decide if it's worth what you paid for it or not. But the truth is, guys, we've given you everything here to show you how to become a millionaire. This is it. The question is, can you take it and apply it now? Now, for those who are in stock, you've been in debt payments for your whole life, or you've been struggling, or you just can't seem to turn it around, reach out. That's what we're here to do, is to help you do that. Right now, our average client is paying off $20,000 in 6 months. Jen, I don't know if you've updated the numbers, but we've just passed the $500,000 mark, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
And $500,000 in what our clients have paid off as a total since the beginning of the year. So if you're watching this, it's May, or listening to this, it's May now, January, we started at 0. We're currently at over $500,000 of financial turnaround. So get this, check this out. $500,000 of debt paid off. If that debt's at 20%, like most credit cards are, that's $100,000 less that's going to be given to banks and be put into people's investments account this year.
That is such a huge win.
And we're not even halfway through the year yet.
Right? I know. So exciting.
If you're looking for a proven plan, if you're looking for a mentor that cares about you, that's going to see you through it to the end and walk with you every step of the way, this is the group, this is the crew to do it. Jen is the girl that's going to do that for you. So reach out. Or head over to moneycoachmike.com/call. Hop on a call. We'll serve you. We'll see what we can do. If we can help you, we'll walk you through exactly how we do it.
Yeah.
Any last words of wisdom, Jen?
Oh, guys, hang on to that $1 million mindset, right? Let's get out of the minimum wage thinking and get to the millionaire mindset.
Yes.
Yeah. You too can win, and it's not too late.
It's not too late. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks so much, Jen. Looking forward to another great week, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.